Stages 1 and 2, as far as the crankcase and the crankcase outer sections, is complete. So this is what's left of our 2002 Honda TRX400EX. And yes, it needs basically everything. And then some. Now the real work is going to start. This is where we've got to strip and clean and blast and paint and press out bearings and seals and just get everything ready so we can actually put it back together. So take your time, do this right, and you will be rewarded with a good-looking engine when all is said and done. So let's go. Looks like just about all of the bearings, it's with the lettering out, except 2. So let me take a picture of that. This is one of those things I didn't know till I was in there. All right, let me get a couple of bearing drivers and start pushing these guys out. Oops. A whole lot of build up for nothing. As easy as these are coming out, I may just reuse them and just do seals. The driver's just a little too close. There. It took out a little bit of the aluminum. It was a little too close. Oops. This is one of my personal favorite tools. It works exceptionally well for removing blind bearings, but it is very expensive. Ridiculously expensive, but it works. If you do this every day, you need to buy this kit. Save you a lot of heartache. Good ain't cheap and cheap ain't good. All right, interior. Whew, that's gonna be fun. Now, if you're enjoying this, go hit that like, subscribe, and notification bell. That way you can keep up with whatever I'm working on next. Yeah, try doing any of this without this tool. Cannot do it easily. All right, kids, that's gonna do it for all our seals. I have a couple other nuts and bolts and a couple of dowels to knock out. Try to get them out the caveman way because I'm gonna replace them anyway. Next, let's go ahead and break down the head and get those valves and springs out of there. I think these will clean up. That was the exhaust side. Let's take a look at the intakes. I don't know, kids, it's got a pretty good groove cut in it. It looks like it was sealing up, but I don't know. Jury's still out on that one. I think these were new, possibly. Well, let's get this cleaned up, blasted, inspect it. I think she's reusable. We will see. But now we can start the cleaning process. So let's head out to the parts washer. And now for the fun part. Let's use our blast cabinet to get rid of all this funk. Stages 1 and 2, as far as the crankcase and the crankcase outer sections, is complete. Couple of notes. Tracy found our mystery piece of metal. It was right in here. Well, you can see whatever that they put in, it bent right here and then eventually just snapped it all the way. Oops. I'm not entirely sure why that was there. Maybe part of a windage. I'm just not sure, but I don't see it being hypercritical for us putting this back together. I know one side of the crankcase or the other is not even available anymore, so that pretty much solidifies the fact that we're going to use it as it is. Next up, I could spend X amount of time sanding this out, possibly filling it in, getting it to look perfect again, and probably not succeeding. I think I'm just going to roll with it. Just going to Cerakote right over the top of that wear mark. Blows my mind that somebody didn't take the time just to adjust out their shifter just a little bit. Just completely escaped them. But we're going to roll with it. One last bit of prep that we need to do. There was a couple of broken off bolts, one up in the head and one on the left crankcase cover. And I'm just using the welding technique where we put on an oversized nut, weld through it down into the broken bolt, and then extract it. This is a tried and true method for me. I really didn't want to have to take it over to the drill press to try to drill this out. It worked without a problem. Put in that oversized bolt, welded it through, and it came right out. Out she comes. This is what victory looks like. So here's what's going to happen next. We're going to take these, each one, and put them in the ultrasonic cleaner, let it run a cycle, and then at that point, they'll come out. We'll put them in a bath of acetone. All right, kids, time out for just a moment. This outer clutch cover, I was going through the oil passages, and I noticed that one of them, it didn't sound right. And then I flipped it over and looked inside. What looks to be an O-ring of some type is stuck in there. Let's see if we can get it to blow out. Yeah. Oh, crap. They basically had it plugged with way too much RTV. Blows my mind that this machine was even running, and it's good that it stopped running. Otherwise, this would have killed it. I mean, really killed it. Wow. All right, and off they go into here. Let them rest in there for 15, 20 minutes. Once that is finished, I can bring them out, let them air dry. Then they should be ready for the Cerakote painting process. And I know this process may be time consuming, but it is absolutely necessary to get a good finish on these. Now the Cerakote is a ceramic type coating, and the one that I went with was called the C series, and it is a high temp coating, and it is only a single part, so there is not a catalyst. And it was honestly very easy to spray, laid down really well, and I was really pleased with the outcome on all the pieces. Now keep in mind, this does need to cure for 24 hours before you start playing with it. Otherwise, you're going to be starting over. After all that effort, we're finally done, and this is the finished product. All the engine components have been either painted or cleared or polished. It was a combination of all. I went with a glacier silver on the lower part, crankcases and outer covers, did a glacier black on the cylinder itself, and for the head and the valve cover, I went with a clear, and then I accented the valve inspection bolts with the glacier black. Now on the left and the right outer covers, I decided to change it up just a little bit. On the left side, I ended up polishing the inspection holes along with the starter cover by sanding them back, polishing them, and then just adding a clear so they'll look this way for years. Also did the same thing on the oil filter cover on the right side. Now, I was really impressed with the Cerakote system, and it's not that difficult to do, just so long as you follow their instructions to the letter, and you'll end up with a professional finish when the job is done. Well, speaking of jobs, this part is done, and that's going to wrap up this video. Now, if you're looking forward to seeing this go together as much as I am, make sure you're going to hit that like, subscribe, and notification bell. That way you can keep up with the progress that we're going to make on this project. So long, farewell, ad vitas, and good night.